Good morning and happy holidays from the National Weather Service in Wakefield. This is Mike Dutter, a meteorologist here at the Weather Service, with your 11 a.m. weather briefing for the weekend into the upcoming New Year's week. Some of the main highlights for the next week. Today will be much colder than it has been over the last few days. Some light rain is possible later this afternoon and this evening and persisting through later tonight, especially along the coast. There is a brief period of sleet or rain possible across the Maryland lower eastern shore this afternoon, but no impacts are expected. Again, any sleet that would happen would be very brief and would be likely mixing with rain. So again, no impacts are expected from any sleet that does fall. Seasonally cool weather persists through the weekend. It will be fairly tranquil, however. A brief warm-up is expected on Monday, along with some small chances for rain showers ahead of a strong cold front. Again, the main focus for Monday, though, it will be quite breezy with gusts to 30 miles per hour likely. Now, behind that cold front, it will be turning much colder for the remainder of the week into the New Year holiday. In fact, New Year's Eve looks like temperatures will be close to freezing however, it should be clear with fairly tranquil weather. So again, this weather pattern for the next week, you can see that the main weather is really over New York, Pennsylvania, New York City Metro, southern New England, with this system moving through beginning a considerable amount of snow across southern New England and the New York Metro into southern New York state. On Saturday, that low pressure moves out, that cold front moves through. It will be, again, seasonably mild tomorrow and mainly dry. There could be a few showers right along the coast, but again, most of the area will be dry. On Sunday, as you see, this high pressure is building in across the area. There will be another system that is approaching on Sunday, so there is a small chance for showers across the north. However, most of the area should be dry, and again, with seasonable temperatures, mainly slightly warmer than on Saturday. On Monday, however, the strong system over the Great Lakes will be approaching. Ahead of this system, there's a chance for showers. These black lines here are isobars, which indicate the tighter the isobars, the stronger the winds. So it will be quite breezy out of the southwest on Monday. And then on Tuesday, once that cold front passes through, it will be much colder. It will be dry, but again, pretty breezy with northwest winds developing. Our total precipitation chances through Monday, again, not a lot of precipitation expected, especially further inland across the Piedmont, maybe just some sprinkles, light showers, really not very high chances for measurable precipitation west of 95. East of 95, closer to the coast, there are some light rain. Some light rain is expected later tonight into tomorrow. Heaviest rain, maybe a tenth to a quarter of an inch, is possible across the Maryland lower eastern shore as well as the Virginia eastern shore. On Saturday, there will be some light sprinkles or showers right along the coast and along the Chesapeake Bay that again could briefly measure 1/100 of an inch or so, but again, most of the area will be fairly dry through the weekend even after this cold front moves through. And then beyond Monday, again, fairly dry for the rest of the week as well. There's a chance for some showers on Monday into Monday night with that stronger cold front, but again, it looks fairly dry. In fact, it's been trending drier over the last few days. So right now, we're just expecting light precipitation, if any, falls on Monday into Monday night with that cold front. And then for the remainder of the week, at least through Thursday, it looks dry as well with high pressure building in. Again, the big story will be those breezy conditions ahead of that cold front on Monday. Widespread gusts around 30 miles per hour expected, both on Monday out of the southwest, and then on Monday night into Tuesday morning, especially out of the northwest behind that cold front. And you can see that temperature roller coaster coming into play for the next week. Again, these cold temperatures on today, warming to near or maybe even slightly above normal for the weekend, certainly well above normal on Monday, and then falling back to below normal for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So again, on New Year's Eve, it looks dry, but it will be chilly with temperatures falling in through the 30s, and again by Thursday morning, New Year's Day morning, it will be most likely most areas will be below freezing. These precipitation chances, again, outside of today and to this evening, mostly dry through the weekend. And then again, these chances of rain again on Monday with that cold front. But again, these are high chances of precipitation, but at this time we're not expecting much precipitation to fall. Just light precipitation is expected. And the outlook for later in the week into the weekend of next week. Again, we're expecting temperatures close to normal, maybe slightly below normal. With precipitation, right now we're forecasting near normal precipitation. Despite the dry forecast through midweek, there could be some additional chances later next week into the weekend for precipitation. Right now, for the following week, the week beyond New Year's, it does look like there could be some warmer temperatures in store once again. And for our marine partners, over the weekend at least, we are expecting periods of small craft advisory conditions in the red color. Again, high likelihood of 25 knot wind gusts or greater. Fairly low probability of gale force gusts through the weekend. Again, those will be increasing on Monday, however, into Tuesday. And this is shown in our marine threat potential for the next 5 days. These yellows and orange are all expected small craft advisory conditions. So again, really right through Saturday night, we are expecting, and even into Sunday morning, are expecting small craft advisory conditions. However, then on Monday and even into Monday night and Tuesday morning, we could see some gale force conditions, wind gusts of greater than 35 knots across the waters. But those will again be subsiding later Tuesday night into Wednesday. And this sort of shows some detail of our marine gusts. Again, out of the south at around 15 to 20 knots today into this evening, increasing out of the north behind the cold front, gusting to 25 to maybe 30 knots on Saturday, especially Saturday morning into early afternoon, subsiding some on Sunday, at least during the morning, before increasing out of the south, especially Sunday night into Monday, where you can see those southwest winds could gust to as high as 35 knots, coming around to the northwest by Monday night, again gusting to 30 to 35 knots as well. And once you get beyond Monday into Tuesday, the winds do look like they diminish somewhat. Mostly winds out of the west at 15 to 20 knots. So small craft advisories are still possible through the week, but again, not as strong as they will be on Monday into Tuesday. In our wave height forecast, our highest waves are expected today, diminishing some tonight, back to up to 5 feet on Saturday into Sunday, and then 5 to 7 feet with that cold front on Monday night and Monday afternoon, Monday night into Tuesday. And that's all I have. So thank you for joining, and have a great day.